Hi. Welcome back to another episode of Alicia changes her Dexcom on TikTok, because why not? Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to make this like a segment that I do on my TikTok where I just change my Dexcom every 10 days. But I thought since last time I asked everyone what colour I should do for my next sticker, that I should share it with you what colour I'm going to do. So that's what we're doing today. Let me just clean my arm. So I'm going to diabetes camp this weekend, which is kind of exciting because I've never been on one. And hopefully it will be good because I'll get to meet other diabetics and I'm kind of looking forward to it. I don't know what I'm going to expect. Hang on, let's do this. Okay, that always scares me. I'm okay. That actually didn't hurt as much as last time. It's a little bit higher, maybe that's why. So I'm going to diabetes camp this weekend. That's my little diabetic life update. For everyone who commented on my last video, the majority said purple. So that's what we're doing. It kind of looks white, but I promise it's purple. Am I going to be able to do this successfully? Why is my hand shaking? Is my blood sugar low? Hang on, give me a second. I put the first half on, so hopefully the second half is easier to just put on. But let me know if you want videos like this to keep continuing. I mean, I get asked often for like diabetes content because I don't know, but I also have been getting quite a few like nasty comments about this stuff, so let me know what you think. Okay, here's the purple. I think you guys are right, it is really pretty. Next time I'll probably do blue because that was the second most requested color, and then pink, and then yellow, and then back to green maybe. I don't know, let me know. But I am shaking, so I'm gonna test my blood sugar with you guys. Let's do that. I don't really care about what other people say. I've kind of grown to be that way. Like, it's annoying, but it's whatever. I just want to know what type of content people would like to see from me because, you know, I want you guys to be involved with the type of content I make. But yeah, how's everyone's week been? My week has only just started. It's only Tuesday. And I didn't go to school today because I woke up feeling so sick. It's not even funny. And then I had a doctor's appointment and just didn't end up going to school. But that's life. Okay, this is inverted, but I'm not low. I'm at 8.5, so we're good. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely week. And I will talk to you guys soon. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Alicia changes her Dexcom on TikTok. I'm quickly gonna go have a shower without my Dexcom on. I will be right back. Just got out of the shower. It was so nice to have a fully naked shower, but now we are changing my Dexcom. While I changed my Dexcom, I thought I would answer some frequently asked questions from my last Dexcom change video, starting with number 1 because I feel like it's the most appropriate. Can I shower with my Dexcom on? Yes, it is completely waterproof. The next question I get asked a lot is, does this hurt? Or what does it feel like? And to that I say it hurts a little bit sometimes, but it really doesn't hurt that much, and it feels like a really hard pinch or like a quick little slap. Let me just do this. That one felt like a quick little jab. That's what it felt like, and yes, it does go into me. That's how it reads my blood sugar levels. So the pain level for that was probably like a 1 or a 2. It wasn't that painful. That was probably one of the more painful punches. But it honestly just depends on where I put it. Sometimes I literally don't even feel it. Another question I get asked is, because this reads my blood sugar levels, is if it reads my blood sugar levels, why do I have to prick my finger? So this little guy takes 2 hours to warm up, so in that 2 hours I do have to do manual finger pricks. I also like to do them to just confirm that my sensor is reading correctly. Moving on to stickers, this week I'm not doing a plain patch because Bugsy Designs sent me the coolest patches ever. I can't tell you, when I saw these and I pulled them out of the little envelope, I had the biggest smile on my face. They are so cool, let me show you. So they sent me little Halloween themed ones, some bats and then some pumpkin ones. And then they also sent me a couple of casual ones, some smiley faces and some oranges, and I think they are so fun and so cute. Along with that, they sent me little transmitter stickers to put onto my transmitter. I probably should have put it on before I put it in, but I'm going to put it on anyway, or attempt to. Okay, I think I've decided on the black little Halloween pumpkins and then the matching transmitter sticker. I'm so excited. Well, let me just pop it on. I just cleaned my transmitter and let it dry, so now I'm going to try put the little decal on. There we go. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. This is so cute. Look at that, that's perfect for Halloween. I'm loving it. And that is the Dexcom change all done. I will probably answer some more questions in my next Dexcom change video. I'll probably keep doing these for a little bit. But thank you so much, Bugsy Designs, for sending me these stickers. I love them so much. So it's Dexcom change night and I just got home from dance and I am taking off my Dexcom. I'm actually using a adhesive remover this time because it's stuck on so well that it actually hurts. I can't rip it off. I got it off and I think that might have been actually one of the best Dexcom stickers I've ever used. It lasted the whole 10 days without peeling or anything. It was actually amazing. But now I'm going to quickly have a shower and then I'll come back and put my new Dexcom on. Tonight's change is kind of like a double whammy because I have to change my transmitter because this one died and it's what sends my blood glucose to my phone. So I'm changing that as well tonight. But first we have to get this one ready and it's the last one in that box. So I am just going to prep my arm with a couple of alcohol swabs and I get asked why I keep changing what arm my Dexcom is on. I change it so that my skin doesn't get irritated from the adhesive or pulling it off or any of that stuff, and I just prefer having it on my arms. I've had it on my stomach before and my favourite spot is my arms because it doesn't get in the way of my outfits as much. That sounds so stupid, but I just prefer to do it on my arms. So Halloween is coming up this weekend. Very exciting. Let me just pop this on. And I don't know what I am going to wear. So if you have any costume ideas for me, let me know. I have left it so last minute. My original idea didn't work out. So, you know, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that didn't hurt at all. I didn't even feel that one. That was great. Now we just pop in the transmitter. There we go. So this is the sticker I'm going to use this week for Halloween week. It's got little bats on it. It's so cute. And it matches my t-shirt. Just noticed. So it's meant to be, so I'm putting this one on. So my transmitter is all paired. I just got the notification to pair it. There we go. Now time to do the other half. And my patch is all on. It is so cute. I love it. I love how it matches with my t-shirt. But I think my blood sugar might be low, so we are going to test it. So I'm just cleaning my finger with an alcohol swab and setting that to the side. As you can tell, I'm shaking. And because some people got really, really, really triggered last time, even though I'm literally just keeping myself alive. I forgot to put a strip in, hang on. Let me put the strip in. I'm just going to wipe off that first drop because even though it doesn't make a difference to my system for whatever reason, I'm going to do it. And my blood sugar is, let's see, 2.5. I'm low, so I'm gonna go treat that. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna quickly explain the reason why I had to give myself a finger prick test was because my sensor takes 2 hours to warm up and start giving me readings, so I don't know. So I have to test it manually just to make sure, and lucky I did because I was low. Anyways, I hope you're all having an amazing week. Let me know what you're going as for Halloween, and if you have any ideas for me, please let me know. And I will see you all in 10 days when I change my Dexcom again. Okay, bye! Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Alicia Changes the Dexcom on TikTok. I've taken this off after 10 days, and now I'm going to go quickly have a shower and wash off all the sticky bits, and then I will come back and put a new one on. Hi, I'm back. It has been a few hours. Please bear with me, I just had a super bad hypo, but we've got to put a new Dexcom on, so let's do this. So this is my first Dexcom change of November, and if you guys didn't already know, November is Diabetes Awareness Month, so happy Diabetes Awareness Month. I'm just cleaning and preparing my arm for my Dexcom with an alcohol swab. And yes, that is a bruise from my injections. Don't mind that. So since in my last video I did have a hypo and people were asking about levels and what low blood sugar feels like, I thought I could talk about it in this video. Just one moment, let me just... Did not feel that whatsoever. So for me personally, my blood sugar range is from 4 to 7, but that can really change from person to person. That's my goal range, really. I've known people who run a little bit higher. I've known people who run a little bit lower. It's just a personal thing. We're all different. But when my blood sugar is in around the 4s, I start to get hypo symptoms, which is low blood sugar symptoms. And mine can be, sometimes I don't even feel it, and that's why I have to wear a Dexcom. And other times I can feel dizzy. I can feel like I'm going to pass out. Sometimes the world starts spinning. I get really hungry. It really just depends. There are so many different symptoms that come with low blood sugar, and a lot of the time they're not fun. I'm looking at you, all those people who tell me, oh my god, I wish I was diabetic so I could drink juice in class. I'm dying here. But yeah, being low and being high is not fun whatsoever. A lot of the time it can actually be really scary. Like the other night, I woke up at 3 a.m. in a hot sweat, not knowing where I was, feeling like I was about to die because I was so low and my Dexcom just didn't read it properly. I don't know. And I tumbled down the stairs and almost died. It's not fun. It actually felt like I was dying. Anyways, I'm wearing a blue patch for Diabetes Awareness Month. Yeah, let me know what color I should do next. I have pink, I have purple, I have green, and I have yellow. So let me know. Also, for all of you who are super curious about the insertion process and what goes on with the little machine, basically it shoots a very small needle into my arm and then the needle comes straight back out in like a millisecond, and it leaves a really, really tiny, you can't even see it really, tiny teeny wire in my arm, and that's what reads my blood sugar levels, and it sends it to my phone so that I don't have to prick my finger all the time. Also, if you search up Dexcom G6 insertion video on YouTube, it comes up with the Dexcom page and it will show like a little more of a sciencey explanation video on exactly what happens with my Dexcom, and it shows like a little diagram as well of what is happening. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you're all having a fabulous week, and I'll see you in 10 days for another Dexcom change. Peace and love. Hello and welcome back to another Dexcom change video. Today is November 14th, so happy World Diabetes Day! So since I've been asked a fair bit, I thought I would talk about how I was diagnosed and how I found out I was diabetic. So I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes on January 3rd, 2021. And before my diagnosis, I had no idea what type 1 diabetes was. I didn't know anything about it, and that was probably one of the main reasons I had such a traumatic diagnosis. For months leading up to my diagnosis, I was really, really, really sick. And I didn't know why. I was constantly needing to go to the toilet. I was drinking like 10 liters of water a day. That's no exaggeration. I was so underweight. It was ridiculous. Hang on, let's do this. I just didn't know why, and we always kept putting it down to it was my anxiety, and it wasn't. So my symptoms started showing up about 1 or 2 months before my diagnosis, and we didn't really think anything of it because I was just like, oh my gosh, I've never been a huge water drinker, so I was just drinking heaps and heaps of water, and I'm like, this is so good, I'm being so healthy. I was dying. I started to suspect something was really, really wrong, and when I kept telling my mom, she was like, no, it's your anxiety, blah, 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 blah. No one really thought much of it, and then we went on a hike the day before I was diagnosed, and when we got home, I just kept vomiting everywhere. And my mom was like, oh, it's a stomach bug, you're gonna feel heaps better. And I was like, no, I think we should go to the hospital. So she's like, can we go in the morning? So we went to sleep that night, and she wouldn't let me drink water because I was just throwing it up. And then the next morning, I said to her, I think we need to go to the hospital. So she took me to the hospital reluctantly, because when you're in the hospital, you know what it's like. You wait hours and it's just not fun. So she took me in, and we were rushed into triage almost immediately, and then they did a finger prick. Hang on, let me put this on. As I was saying, they did a finger prick in triage, and I remember the nurse's eyes just going, we need to get her into resus. So they rushed me into this room with all the machines, and I didn't know what was happening. I was on the verge of falling into a coma at this point. They stuck a bunch of IVs into me and gave me insulin and gave me fluids, and it was horrible. It was awful. They didn't actually tell me for about 6 hours that I was diabetic. They wouldn't tell me what was going on. They were like, oh yeah, she's in diabetic ketoacidosis. I don't know what that is. That's all medical language to me at that point. But yeah, it was terrifying. I have a fear of needles. They couldn't get the IV in because my veins were so dehydrated and shriveled. They tried at least 20 times to get this IV in. I felt like a human pincushion. It was awful. But after all that, I stayed in the hospital for about a week getting education, being told how to manage my diabetes. It was terrifying to me as someone who has a fear of needles, being told you have to do multiple injections a day. I cried. I was so terrified that I had to do the injections myself. But I do them every day, and it's just a part of my life now. Anyways, here is my Dexcom for the next 10 days. Everyone was commenting yellow, so it is yellow this time. Anyways, I hope you're having an amazing day/week, and I will see you in 10 days for another Dexcom change. Hello. It's time to change my Dexcom. And we have a nice fresh box today, so let's go. So my Dexcom actually expired like midday yesterday, and I wanted to change it the night before that so I didn't have to deal with it expiring, but I went to go grab a sensor and there was none. So my mum had to go grab me another box, and that was all good, but I did have a little tiny bit of a breakdown about it, and I'll explain why. Now, to a lot of people, it might not be a big deal. Most of the time for me, it wouldn't be a big deal if I didn't have a sensor. Let me just pop this on. But considering that I had early commencement for year 12 the next day, I was a little bit panicked because with school and having diabetes, it's not always the easiest on me personally mentally. Now, this isn't something I talk about super publicly. I kind of keep it all inside and I don't really talk about it. But it makes me feel really alone, and I'm sure someone out there also experiences the exact same feelings I'm having, and if you do, you're not alone. But I feel like at school, I can't just focus on school. I have to focus, is my blood sugar okay? Am I feeling alright? What am I going to eat at lunch? How much insulin do I have to take? Am I going to take too much insulin too early? Am I going to be able to get my... Like, just everything goes on, and I just stress out. And having my Dexcom means that I don't have to think so much about my blood sugar. Like, I can just look at my phone and be like, yep, I'm okay. So not having that really, really freaks me out, because I was thinking I'm going to have to do finger pricks. I hate doing finger pricks. People look at me when I do finger pricks. Like, it's just this whole mental thing. And I wasn't prepared to deal with it. Some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but I do deal with anxiety. So already having all the thoughts and feelings running around my head about school and diabetes, and then not having my Dexcom really freaked me out and sent me into a panic attack. But I'm okay now and everything worked out alright. And we've got a bleeder today. That's great. I didn't feel that, so it's all good. But I'm just gonna click this in. I had a yellow Dexcom sticker on last week, and I didn't think it through properly because I had an outfit planned out for a concert I was going to, which was red and black, and the yellow Dexcom sticker didn't match the vibe. So I thought about it this week, and I'm like, what events do I have coming up? And I've got quite a few, so I think I'm gonna go with pink, because in my opinion, pink matches absolutely everything. So, and there we go. As always, I hope everyone is having an amazing week, and I will see you in 10 days for another Dexcom change. Okay, bye! Right. It's Dexcom change day. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a little bit, you know that I like to put my Dexcom usually on my arms. I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm a dancer and I have dance photos tomorrow and a concert coming up, so I decided that I'm going to put my Dexcom on my stomach this time around. I haven't done a stomach site in the longest time, so I don't actually know where I'm going to put it. I think I want to put it a little bit lower. I do wear a lot of high-waisted pants, so I don't want it to be pressing on that. The reason I usually put my Dexcom on my arms is because I like to use my stomach to do my injections, and putting a Dexcom on my stomach means there is significantly less space to rotate my injection sites. But that's right, I'll have to use my arms and my thighs to do my injections instead. I'm just gonna do. Alright. There we go. Alright, just quickly while I clean my transmitter. To all the people who ask me in my comments, can you do another Dexcom change? I want more Dexcom change videos. I can only change my Dexcom every 10 days. So basically, I can't upload Dexcom changes more frequently because I'm only changing it every 10 days. Also, to all the people who really, really wanted me to do Christmas stickers, I'm sorry, I didn't order them in time. So I can't do Christmas stickers because they just wouldn't arrive in time for Christmas. But I do have green, and green is a Christmas colour, so I guess that counts. Alright, so my Dexcom is on and my sticker is changed. I hope you are all having an amazing week, and I will see you in 10 days when I change my Dexcom again. Let's change my Dexcom. So it's midnight and I'm about to go to bed. However, I do need to put on a new Dexcom before I go to sleep. Last week when I did my Dexcom change, I did it on my stomach and I did it on this side. This week I'm going to do it on this side because tomorrow I have my dance concert. I'm going to put it right here. 3, 2, 1. That hurt a little. Okay, so most of the time when I put my Dexcom on, I put on one of these patches. And what the patches do is help to keep the Dexcom on for the whole 10 days that I need to have it on for. But it's not a necessity. So this time around, I'm actually not going to be putting a sticker on straight away because I noticed with my sticker last week, you could see it when I was wearing my costumes and I didn't overly like that. So this week, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it as it is. Leave it with the white adhesive around it, and then I will put a patch on in a few days. Okay, since I'm not putting on a patch for another few days, I will let you guys choose what patch I put on. So these are all the patches that I have left. I have green, I have purple, I have yellow, I have these little smiley faces, I have these pumpkins, and I have these oranges. So you can choose. As you can see, I am running low, so I desperately need to order some more, but here are the options. Let me know which one I should put on, and I will update you all when I put that patch on. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. Hi, it's time for another Dexcom change. So my Dexcom actually expired on Boxing Day, so the 26th, and I just haven't had time to change it. So So we're gonna do that now. But I hope that everyone had a lovely Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you're having a happy holidays. I actually got really sick the day after Christmas, but I'm feeling a lot better now, which is great. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, so I'm gonna be celebrating with my friends, and I'm really excited about that. I actually cannot believe that this year is already over. Like, where did all that time go? I feel like so much has happened in this year. Hang on, let's just do this quick. 3, 2, 1. There we are. Yeah, as I was saying, it feels like so much has happened this year, and I actually cannot believe that next year I will be graduating high school. Like, what? I'm not ready for that. But for real, I feel like 2023 is going to be my year. I don't know, I just have a really good feeling about it. Okay, so in my last Dexcom change, I didn't put a sticker on because I had my dance concert, and then I got too busy to ever put a sticker on, but everyone wanted me to put the smiley faces on. So that's what we're gonna do today. Alright, there we are. My sticker is on, my Dexcom has changed. I think it is so cute. I love it so much. Well, I hope you all have a very happy new year, and I will see you next year for another Dexcom change. Bye!
I've been sleeping late, and if I'm speaking honestly, my dreams are the only place. Thought of you can't bother me. And when I'm wide awake, it takes all of my energy to tell our friends we never been this happy. Waiting for the glass house to calm down, waiting to hear that crashing sound, waiting for the right words to tell you how. I don't wanna be false, pretend we're picture perfect when we're breaking beneath the surface. I don't wanna be false, make love like we deserve it, to cover up what's hurting. Hey, I don't wanna be false,
I've been making shit up, but I'll come clean. I finish in the bathroom while you fall asleep.